Hello everyone. Welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for Monday, June 9, 2025. It shows Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, making a declaration. Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, gets an idea. Plus, Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, tries to extend an olive branch to Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen. Let's begin with Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, who has decided to seek adventure outside Port Charles. Lucky will say goodbye to Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning. The young man will explain about Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, rejecting his marriage proposal. Meanwhile, Liz opens up to Lucas Jones, Van Hansis. Over with Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, she will have a chat with Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. BLQ will tell her husband that she's learned her lessons and is ready to start her new chapter. Of course, BLQ is devastated that Gio wants nothing to do with her. The brunette will also worry about her son's future. Meanwhile, Gio will be determined that whatever happens now is up to him. While Gio is determined to make his own decisions about his life, he's also being quite stubborn and defiant. Part of being an adult is knowing that not everything is black and white. So, Gio still has a lot of lessons to learn. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Kristina will come up with a creative solution to a problem. However, it could be risky, especially if this has to do with Ava Jerome, Maura West, and Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. Fans will also see Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, have some kind of proposition for Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. It has something to do with love, so let's see what kind of proposition the stableman has for Carly. Ava connects with Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo. Plus, Willow confronts Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros. Nina will have to explain keeping secrets from her daughter. Meanwhile, Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, makes another sleazy move. Drew tells Rick to get it done in the courthouse. Drew is pretty forceful in the preview clip, sticking his finger in Rick's face. Just when Michael and Willow were about to have peace, will Drew blow it to smithereens? Port Charles is never short on secrets, schemes, and surprising acts of redemption, and the week of June 9th is no exception. As alliances shift and agendas emerge, 3 Port Charles residents take center stage. Drew Kane, whose recent behavior grows more calculating by the day. Kristina Corinthos Davis, determined to assert control over her life and her future as a surrogate. And Michael Corinthos, who extends a controversial olive branch that could turn the tide of a long-standing family feud. Strap in, because this week, decisions are made that will ripple across relationships for weeks to come. Drew's dangerous game, from hero to hustler. Drew Kane is no longer the noble ex-Navy SEAL with a heart of gold. Since his time in Pentonville, Drew has been reshaped, his moral compass bent by betrayal, bitterness, and a new hunger for power. And as of June 9th, that evolution continues. Sources say Drew spends most of the day behind closed doors, working furiously on ELQ strategy. But this isn't about innovation, it's about domination. He's planning a silent power grab, eyeing Ned Quartermain's shares, and possibly even using Leo's guardianship battle as a bargaining chip. Is Drew really willing to manipulate family to tighten his corporate grip? Expect a tense exchange, with Tracy Quartermain, who smells the ambition on him like a bloodhound. Tracy may be ruthless, but she's old school. Family betrayal to her has an art to it. Drew's cold calculation rubs her the wrong way, and she warns him he's walking down a dangerous path. But Drew, flint-eyed and unfazed, tells her plainly, "I've been in a cell with killers, Tracy. You think I'm scared of a boardroom brawl?" But is this about ELQ, or is Drew trying to show Carly that he's a man of action, a protector, a provider, even if it means becoming someone she may no longer recognize? Meanwhile, Willow inadvertently walks in on Drew making a mysterious phone call to a contact in Dubai. Something about shifting assets and making it look clean. Willow, always intuitive, is unnerved. She's been grateful for Drew's friendship, but now she's questioning what he's really capable of. Kristina's bold move. A surrogates stand after weeks of tension surrounding the surrogacy arrangement. With Molly and TJ, Kristina Corinthos Davis finally finds her voice and uses it. And in true Kristina fashion, she doesn't just speak up. She makes a move. On June 9th, Kristina holds a deeply emotional meeting with both Molly and TJ. She arrives early at their apartment, visibly nervous but determined, and asks to speak, alone. What she says shocks them. I love you both. But I've realized I can't be the vessel for your dream unless I'm treated like I'm part of it. Not a problem to manage. Kristina then reveals she's secured independent legal counsel, someone well-versed in surrogacy and LGBTQ+ family law, and presents a new agreement, one that outlines her rights during the pregnancy, a clearer emotional support plan, and most importantly, a weekly therapy check-in for all three of them together. Molly balks at first, her defense mechanisms flaring. You're turning this into a negotiation? She asks. Kristina replies, No, I'm turning it into a partnership. TJ, always the voice of reason, steps in to de-escalate, recognizing the strength of Kristina's compromise. There's real movement, an olive branch extended by Kristina, rooted in love but wrapped in boundaries. Later that day, Alexis meets with Kristina at Charlie's and expresses cautious admiration for how her daughter handled the situation. You're not just standing up for yourself, you're redefining what family means, Alexis says. Kristina gets emotional. For once, she doesn't feel like the family screw-up or the messy one. She feels empowered, but don't expect smooth sailing just yet. A cryptic call from the surrogacy clinic coordinator later that evening hints at a brewing legal challenge, one that could throw the whole arrangement into question if someone anonymous files an objection. Could it be Martin Gray, working behind the scenes for a mysterious client? Michael's olive branch, father, brother, peacekeeper? The fallout from Sonny's betrayal still burns deep in Michael Corinthos, but time and Willow have started softening his resolve. On June 9th, we see the culmination of weeks of internal conflict as Michael makes a huge decision to try and bring Sonny back into his life, cautiously. It all starts with a quiet scene at the Metro Court, where Michael meets with Nina, not out of love, but necessity. Nina, sharp and wary, doesn't trust his motives, but Michael lays it bare. I'm not here for forgiveness or fake smiles. I'm here because my son deserves a grandfather who isn't a stranger. The conversation is civil, but not warm. Nina senses Michael is trying to rehabilitate Sonny's image for Wiley. But is it just that, or something deeper? Later, Michael arranges a private meeting with Sonny at Rice Plaza. The encounter is emotional, raw, and laced with old wounds. I don't trust you, Michael admits. But I don't hate you anymore. I'm tired. Sonny, visibly moved, tries to explain his decisions, but Michael cuts him off. I'm not here to relitigate the past. I'm here to offer a path forward, for Wiley, for Donna. Maybe, eventually, for us. It's not a full reconciliation, but it's a seed. And in a town like Port Charles, seeds can grow into redemption, or wither under pressure. Either way, this moment could shift the Corinthos dynamic forever, adding another layer of complexity. Dex witnesses the exchange from a distance and reports it to Ava, who still holds grudges and secrets of her own. Could this new alliance between Michael and Sonny threaten Ava's place in Sonny's life? Or could she use this knowledge to drive a deeper wedge? Quick hits around Port Charles. Anna. Devane grows more suspicious of Valentin, especially after discovering a second encrypted phone in his bag. She's starting to wonder if he's protecting Charlotte. or himself. Brooke, Lynn, and Chase continue their wedding planning, but an uninvited guest, Link Brown, newly released from rehab and born again, shows up with a shocking offer to produce BLQ's next EP. Elizabeth Weber receives a call from an old friend at Mercy Hospital, someone who has spotted Nicholas Cassadine alive and hiding in plain sight. She's torn. Tell Ava or protect Nicholas once again. Jordan Ashford gets closer to discovering who's funding the rise in Port Charles's underground narcotics scene, and all signs point to someone with ties to the Wexler Foundation. Final Thoughts June 9th marks a turning point in Port Charles. Old habits clash with new identities, and decisions made in boardrooms, bedrooms, and family living rooms may have bigger consequences than anyone expects. Drew's sharp-edged transformation promises explosive fallout in the business and personal fears. Kristina's empowered stance redefines what it means to be family, not just by blood, but by intention. And Michael's tentative gesture toward peace could unravel years of bitterness, or set the stage for a long-awaited healing. But in Port Charles, nothing is ever simple. There are always shadows lurking just outside the frame, and even Olive. Branches can have thorns, so buckle up. Because the second week of June is setting the stage for a summer of betrayals, bonds, and big revelations. And no one, not even those with the best intentions, is safe from the ripple effects. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.